They've been found on riverbanks and in farmers' fields.
It came out of the top end of the works there, it knocked the fence down.
In parks and back gardens.
It came down, it actually rushed the wall.
And in usually peaceful Cumbrian villages.
But then when she actually got out in the garden 2 or 3 days later, she realised she'd had about 700 there.
So what are they? And is someone or something trying to make contact? To find out, we came here and we spoke to this man.
I'm Nigel Burbeck. I'm a process controller for Appleby Works. Over Christmas, on the Saturday, we got a heavy rainfall. I went to bed on the Saturday night. Sunday it was still raining heavy, and I thought, well, I'm going to have a ride down to check it. So I got down to the cattle grid down there and I couldn't get in. It was like 4 foot of water down there. So I came down first thing Monday morning and I was greeted with a load of plastic media up against that gate, and I realised that we'd had a big lot of issues.
Far from being objects from another world, the plastic discs were used in a filter bed, part of the sewage treatment process. Thousands of them were washed away when the River Eden burst its banks during Storm Desmond. Rebuilding at the works is well underway, and many of the discs have been recovered. But sightings have continued.
People have been finding them as far away as Carlisle, on the plain fields. We had a lady who phoned us, and she has a small garden that drops down to the river, and at first she said she had 1 or 2. But then when she actually got out in the garden 2 or 3 days later, she realised she'd had about 700 there.
If you find one of these discs, the advice is to pop it in your recycling bin. Alternatively, call United Utilities and they'll send round the men in yellow.